and good afternoon, everyone. This is Financial Literacy 101, and I've been working on a project for the past 2 weeks that I really want you guys to take notes about. And this is about a scam. Now, Dresser-Rand-Siemens Siemens is a gas power company. Okay, a company that produces gas, but they're a huge organization. But I want to point out a scam that has been running through Indeed and ZipRecruiter, just like I brought you the scam about the cashier's check. Now, these scams are so intricate that you have to be savvy not to be taken, but there's always some sort of red flag. So what we're going to do is I'm going to share my screen with you. That way you can see what I'm seeing, and I'm going to walk you through this entire scam. Hopefully it won't take me that long, but nonetheless, here we go. Now, a representative gave me an email stating that my resume passed the first level of being looked at for this job. Okay, a candidate for this job. I mean, I already have a job, so I do these things to point out the information and do the deep dive so you guys have the information so you're not being taken, because people are still running scams. People are still being fraudulent during these very chaotic and untrying times. So as you can tell here, this app is called Telegram. Some of you may be familiar with Telegram for your job or other businesses that may use Telegram, but it is a messenger app. So I received an email from a representative of Dresser-Rand-Siemens portraying to be offering me a job based on my qualifications. And they said, hey, download this app. Mr. Eugene Lewis, who you see here, is going to give you an interview. So I'm thinking, okay, this app must have video teleconference capabilities, right? Something on the same as Zoom, WebEx, WhatsApp, Skype Business, etc. But again, a lot of these scams let you know right off that these are scams because you never talk to a real person, but they give you a real name. And the way they go about it is very, very detailed because they know we're moving into a digital world. So here's the thing. How you doing, Miss Curly Girl? So here's the thing. Let's start off with this. So I said, good afternoon. Mr. Lewis, my name is, I gave my name. I was told to contact you regarding the operations manager position. How are you today? And then he goes on and say, good afternoon. I'm well. Welcome to Dresser-Rand Group. I believe you're here for the job briefing / interview. He goes and say, I'm Mr. Eugene Lewis, one of the hiring personnel for the Dresser-Rand Group, and I will be one of the brief interviews. You more about the operations opening position. Nice to meet you. Again, I want to point out that I do these research because there's so many scams that's going on, and the ones that I can really point out, just like that on Indeed and ZipRecruiter, I try to get to you as soon as possible. Because again, like I said, I have a job. I do these things because the egregious things that these people are doing just to take a couple of $100s out of your pocket, sometimes even thousands. All right. So he goes into his whole spiel, and you really have to look at this, ladies and gentlemen, because it's very intricate, it's very detailed, but it's a lot of major flaws. All right, here we go. I'm Mr. Eugene Lewis, one of the high personnel for the Dresser-Rand Group, and I will be the one to brief interview you more about the operations manager opening position. Nice to meet you. The Dresser-Rand business, part of Siemens Power and Gas, is the leading supplier of mission critical, high-speed, rotating equipment solutions to the worldwide oil, gas, petroleum, and processing industries. Now, this information is right off their website. As you can tell, he provides a link, gives you the business, like, hey, I know what company I apply for. You don't need to tell me all of this, but this is adding more to the story. So I respond, thank you for that quick insight. He says, soon we'll be setting up for a few branches near your location. They're always setting up a branch near your location, okay, always. Once a new branch is up and running in your location, you can either choose to work in the office or continue working from home. And then they tantalize you, they tease you with these amounts. They say, hey, the working hours are flexible, as you can choose to work from anywhere of your choice. The pay is $38 an hour. So that's really good money. That's what, close to 80 grand a year. So that's not bad. But the training you'll go through is $22 per hour, working 30 to 40 hours weekly. Let me know if you're still interested. Yes, please continue. So he goes into, see, this is the thing. They're building a track record. They're getting you involved into it, but they're giving you the information as a real job. They went over duties and responsibilities, provide inspired leadership for the organization, making important policy, planning, and strategize decisions. I'm not going to read the word for word, but you get the point I'm getting at. I'm just want to go over it so you understand that these scammers are not playing around. They're giving you detailed information as though this was a real job. Okay, so work with senior stakeholders, ensure all legal and regulatory documents are filed, and monitor compliance with laws and regulations. Now and again, they can get this information from anywhere. They can get it from Monster, Glassdoor. They can get it from ZipRecruiter, Indeed. Wherever jobs are listed, a lot of this information is just copy and paste. So you may think, oh, okay, they got all the information, they got all the duties, responsibilities. They're asking really detailed and innovative questions. Listen, it's a scam. All right, let's move on. Work with the board of directors to determine values and mission and plan for short and long-term goals, identify and address problems, opportunities for the company. I believe you can handle these duties effectively if trained towards it. Indeed, that's what my response was. I'm going to be asking you questions now. Once done with your answer, simply write done so I can go on my next questions ready. So most time, believe it or not, these people are talking to numerous of people. This is why they want you to say done. Now, first and foremost, my question is, where's my phone interview? Where's my video interview? Why are we doing everything through a text? This is a major company. Major companies like Apple, Google, Amazon, Microsoft, IBM, they don't go through these ways of just texting back and forth. You actually speak to a real person. I should know. I applied for a lot of positions and I spoke to real persons because I was also offered a job at Google. So these jobs that these people are portraying to be, this should already be a red flag for you guys. This should already be a red flag. So let me move on. You say, are you willing to work flexible or long hours? How have ideas improved operations at other companies? What impact do they have? So I talked about some information because I want to keep the conversation going and not let him know that I know you're trying to scam me, because if I don't do my due diligence, I can't give you the information so you don't get scammed. Because I gave you last year a scam about cashier's check. Wait for it. It's coming. I said, yes, I'm willing to work flexible hours. My ideas have improved efficiency by providing tangible metrics to decrease defects by the way of Lean Six Sigma processes that eliminates waste and increasing productivity. They've also saved the company money by decreasing the amount of defects, and which trims the fat on process, which in turn lowers mishaps, safety violations. By these inputs alone, I've improved production 15 to 20%. Done. So I right, done. As efficiency and productivity increases, how do you ensure quality is maintained? How do you handle employees who resist change? Blah, 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 blah. I said, I would, as an employee, what are the barriers and challenges that prevent them from changing to their new rollout plan? Then I would inform them on the importance, and this would highly help the business and the importance. Change is always hard, but I will be with them every step of the way. Now, granted, some of my answers are really good, guys. So just want to let you know. And this, I was just shooting from the hip. So if you get questions like this, just copy my answers from this video and you can just use it yourself. All right, here we go. How do you motivate others? Do you have a reliable means of transportation? Do I have I don't know if I've ever been asked that before, but maybe a job has asked somebody that before, especially if they're going to be a driver, I guess. What are the top 3 qualities everyone who works must have to succeed? Like, that's a very open-ended question. I say I love to motivate others, and one key to motivate is to inform them of the company's mission and vision. Most times when employees are informed, they are also inspired because they feel a part of the bigger mission. Also, to get to know your employees, show them that you are invested in them, which in turn will have them work hard for the business. Let them know that there is an investment as well. Yes, I have reliable transportation. One, I put bias for action. Something that needs to be done, get it done as long as you are qualified to do so. 2, knowing the information, obtaining and retaining pertinent information saves time and money when you know what is right at the right time. And then 3, patience. Being patient is very vital in business, knowing that things may not happen when you want them to, but having the patience and understanding the process, especially when employees as well. Done. What is your project management style? Tell me about the best manager you've ever had. So I said my styles are results-based and servant leadership. The best manager I ever had, he was a great listener and patient. If it was something he could change, he would, or bring it to senior leadership to see how we can improve whatever the situation was. He took time to learn me, my personality, and allow me to manage the way I manage and not micromanaging me. Now, I like to give real answers, so I'm not showing my hand. It's playing poker, right? So in an intricate scam, they're giving you as much information so you don't question the process. In order for me to keep the scam going, so I can take it as far as I can before he understands, okay, this guy knows what I'm doing, I have to kind of give him real good answers that, really feel true, if that makes any sense. All right. How would you like to be paid? Weekly or bi-weekly, direct deposit or check? Bi-weekly, direct deposit. Now, and again, this is an interview, right? I told you there's red flags all over the place. This is an interview or a briefing. Why are you asking me how I like to get paid? Did you offer me the job yet? I wasn't offered the job. Okay. I wasn't offered a job. Why are you asking me how I get paid? Did HR send me an offer letter? Like, this is how businesses work. You get sent an offer letter. Okay. Someone from HR contacts you. Okay. Here we go. You have been impressive so far. Well, thank you. I know I've been impressive. My answers are great, right from the hip. And the end of the interview question, you appear to be a perfect fit for this position. That was a quick interview. Now they have, they got your resume on Indeed and all these other places. Mine's been on there forever. It's been on there for like a year and a half, right? So you could kind of take it, say, you seem like a perfect fit. Oh, okay, they got my resume. They see my qualifications. They see my degrees. They see my certifications. Okay. So you ask me some questions. You feel great about it. Now I'm a perfect fit. Okay. I just don't believe there's no video chat yet. Okay. You don't see me. We're not interacting. I know we got COVID-19. So that's why I said video chat, or maybe you go into a building, 6 feet apart, etc. All right. I said, okay, thank you, done. Do stand by online while I send your answer to my senior superiors for consideration stand and to be certain you are a perfect fit for this job. I said, okay, thank you once again, done. About almost an hour later, he said, hello again. I said, hello, sir. After a further review of the interview answers by my senior superior, they released your interview result, and I have it right here with me. Are you ready to know your stand? I'm like, am I a contestant on The Price is Right? Like, we have your new prize right here. Are you ready? Reveal the curtains. This is a business. Tell me that you sent it to the board of directors, to the regional or the senior HR, and you talked to the hiring manager, and I seem like a good fit, and you're offering me the job officially. All the official paperwork, offer letter, medical, dental, etc., will be in a package in your email. Why are you portraying this like it's like I'm a contestant on a game show? Are you ready to know your stand? I said, sure. Congratulations, you've been confirmed qualified for the position. Like, really? No one talks like this. Okay. Another red flag. This is my opinion. This is my perspective and my opinion. We expect you to be creative, assertive, and a team player to further develop your strengths and skills at the Dresser-Rand Group. You should be goal-oriented and be able to use your initiative. This is an exciting prospect for your professional future. Our employee one-week training program provides in-house, external, instruction-led online training opportunities. Your training supervisor will put you through our company's guidelines under us, human resources laws and regulation. You will be paid $22 an hour during the training period. Now, granted, all of it sounds wonderful. All of it sounds legit. We provide eligible employees with basic benefit at no cost to you. These benefits are intended to offer financial protection for you and your family. Benefits offered: healthcare insurance, medical, dental, visual, vacation paid time off, performance bonuses, paid sick leave, 401k, retirement plan, pension, life insurance. You'll be eligible for benefits 1 month of working with the company. Now that's standard. Okay. Some people, soon as you start day one, you have medical coverage, you start accruing your sick leave, your paid time off, your vacation, etc. Some start day one. Some companies actually do wait 30 days. Again, all of it sounds legit. You ought to use data entry accounting software. Okay, now that you told me about the benefit package, he's going right into the stuff I need. Like, should not learn this in the 1 week training. This is where the scam. Well, let me take that back. The scam started. Okay, the scam started when they first emailed me. But this is where they start to show their hand. You just have to be very aware of this scam. Okay, you're used to data and accounting software and a time tracker software start to work. The work of the time tracker is to calculate your hours, work for payment purposes, and performance evaluation. I said, okay, I understand. Then he gives me a list of software equipment. Intuit, QuickBooks, accounting systems, Account Edge, Windows for Account Edge, software for Mac, balance sheets, basic software, office equipment, a printer, all sorts of things. Some of these I'm not even familiar with. Are you familiar with these software programs? I'm familiar with a couple of them. That's all I said. I believe with the expertise of this company supervisor, your training or rotation will go smoothly without any issues if you're willing to learn so as to ease your work directly from home. I said, okay, thank you. I believe so as well. The hard copy of Employee Manual Guide and W-4 will be delivered along with your working equipment via FedEx. So think about that. He says the hard copy of my Employee Manual Guide and a W-4, that's for your taxes and all that good stuff, will be delivered along with your working equipment via FedEx. Once you receive the file, you're required to sign and fill out the required data and email back. Okay. So I say, okay, does that file contain where I make up my address? And he gives his information. Okay. And then he said, you will be referred to one of the company's certified distributors. You are to purchase them from a discount rate due to the company's long-lasting relationship and agreement with them. The distributor's responsibility will be installation of the software, blah, blah, blah. Then I put, I will purchase them. He said, yes, with the check that's mailed to you. So you are a giant in the business and you're going to mail me a check to go buy software equipment, a computer, a printer. Why won't you just ship me the equipment? Another red flag in my book. Or definitely I'm not going to give you my direct deposit information because then you have access to my checking account. But you're going to send me a check. Okay. So I'm still, do you have any questions for me to ensure we're on the same page? And I put every employee I've been with will simply ship me their equipment directly. I don't understand why a check is mailed to buy such equipment. I said, it seems inefficient. A company as vast as yours sounds have direct employee assistance. And then he said, this is because we do not sell software, which is why you're being made to go through the process, which is also stand as a sign of trust between the company and employee. It makes no sense. If I'm working for you, you send me the equipment with everything already preloaded. Okay, your IT team, they load these computers, they load the equipment, and they send it out in a box. They can do FedEx, DHL, UPS, USPS. There's many ways. Then I said, you know what? What type of check would this be? Cashier's check. I said, from the company Dresser-Rand-Siemens. He said, affirmative. I said, okay, thank you. He said, you should be on the lookout for your employment offer letter, which will be sent to you in your email today. This job offers flexible hours. However, you're required to work 6 to 8 hours daily. You ought to report online by 8 a.m. for duties, tasks, and assignments. So I say, okay, I understand. Now, again, we're going back and forth of red flags, non-red flags. When I mean non-red flags is a lot of this is so close to being so accurate of what a company will say and will do. So that's why a lot of people may get confused of what's really going on. Okay. I said, okay, thank you. He says, welcome. I believe that will be all for now. Your report online 8 a.m. tomorrow morning on Telegram message for update on the check and how to get started with work. He said, make sure you're prompt online. I said, okay, what time zone? Then he said, your time. I said, I'm currently in Washington State. He said, noted. um, okay, have a great evening. I said, you do too. Okay, so here's the next day. Okay. I said, hello. I said, hey, you told me, which I said yesterday as I'm in Washington State. He said, yes, it's a general message to all my buddy list. I said, okay, well, sir, I'm awake and ready for the second part. He said, I'll message you. So I said, okay. He said, hello again. How are you? Blah, blah, blah. Today's update will be on how to commence training section with the necessary materials and how to get started with work. I have no idea. Like my equipment, everything's supposed to be shipped to me. Now you're telling me my cashier's check was supposed to be sent to me to buy these things. So are you able to handle the purchase? Okay. Now this should wake anybody up. I don't care if your IQ is 1. This should raise such a red flag. Okay. Listen to this. He says, do you have Walmart close to you? What organization you know will require you to go to Walmart? Not even McDonald's, Burger King, Jack in the Box, Kentucky Fried Chicken, Church's, Popeyes. I'm talking about all the little fast food joints. You a secretary at a gas station. What businesses that you may be applying for are going to have you to go to Walmart unless you're working for Walmart? Okay. Is a Walmart close to you? Yes. Are you able to handle the purchase of an Apple iTunes gift card to enable the shipment of your working materials to you? What? Are you freaking kidding me? You want me to go to Walmart to buy a Apple iTunes gift card? Okay. I said, I'm sorry, I don't understand. He said, you are required to make purchase of an Apple iTunes gift card to enable the shipment of your working materials to you. Then he says, can you get it today? Again, I'm going along with the scam because I just need to know where this is going. This is hilarious, right? I'm just thinking, who is falling for this scam? I just hope no one is falling for this scam. I know everybody is trying to go back to work. A lot of people have lost their jobs. So people are desperate. And when people are desperate, people do desperate things. Please, ladies and gentlemen, do not fall for this scam. That's why I keep revealing these charlatans, these fakes, these scammers, these fraudulent people, these very despicable people. And granted, the picture you see of Mr. Eugene Lewis, they probably just got an older gentleman from the internet. This is probably not even a guy. So whoever has his face, I hope that people are not treating him wrong behind this scam. Okay, that's what scammers do. They use pictures that they found on the internet and they develop a whole profile with that. Okay. Anyway, because again, another due diligence is call that company and say, hey, I've been contacted by your HR department, and I just want to make sure that you have me on file or that I've been considered for the job. There's a lot of things you can do to check up on this stuff. All right, this is about to end because I got tired of it because it's just egregious, okay? I said, you haven't given me any details. He said, proceed to Walmart and let me know when you're there. I said, almost there. I was still at home. Almost there. Oh, I'm here. So it was like 11:36, then it's 11:59, so like 20 minutes, right? He said, okay, proceed to check out if they have Apple iTunes gift cards available. They do. Of course, Walmart does, right? Then this fool says, take a picture of what they have so I'll be sure of what you're getting. Take a picture of a gift card. Like that don't even this sounds right, right? Why would a company as large as Dresser-Rand-Siemens, is it Siemens or Siemens? I'm butchering the name. I'm just gonna say Siemens. I don't want to say the other word. But anyway, why would they have you to go to Walmart to buy Apple iTunes gift card, then want you to take a picture of it? Does that sound like an organization to you? Does that sound like a company to you? Does that sound like a reputable organization that you want to work for? Hell no. Okay. All right. So this is what I sent because I'm being totally unprofessional with this. If you notice, I've been professional through the whole entire fake interview. So I put this down. I said, that sounds weird, sir. I'm here looking at the cars you request. I said, oh, by the way, sir, what is your employee number with the business? Silence. Silence. Whoever this charlatan was, he stopped contacting me. He stopped texting me. I even emailed the thing back. They didn't even respond because here's the thing. It's a scam. It's a scam, okay? And I want you guys to know that this is a scam because a lot of you guys right now, because of COVID-19, are desperate. And I was injured on my job, so that's why I got some more time off to spend with you guys. So I've been doing a lot of research on the internet trying to find scammers because this has directly to do with your money. Because the little money that you have that you're using to go buy an outfit for an interview or gas in your car to make it to an interview or paying your internet bill so you can do an online interview, these scammers is trying to squeeze out every single dollar because during tragic times that we are in right now, people are still scamming people on a high level. And I'm gonna tell you why this is a very intricate and very complex scam. They go on Indeed, they go on ZipRecruiter, they go on Monster, and somehow these platforms that people go on to apply for jobs, they have to verify these businesses somehow, some way. They get verified. I'm not saying their verification process is so stringent that these guys shouldn't get past because here's another scam, here's another year. Nonetheless, they're getting verified to be the real deal. Then they are just accepting people with certain qualifications because they think, oh, these people, oh, he has this degree, he has this certification, they may have money. Okay, they may have money. So let's get him, let's get them. And the emails, the text, these are already prefabricated, okay? They embellish everything that they do on these messenger apps because there's a lot of questions you should ask yourself. First and foremost, why haven't they called me? Why haven't they followed up? Why are they telling me through an email to contact somebody to download a messenger app? Businesses don't work this way. If anything, they will call you and say, hey, so-and-so is going to call you tomorrow regarding your interview. They're going to go over. HR may do a follow-up, but they're not going to email you, say, hey, download this. And then if they do, it's for video chat. So you can get into an actual interview. More times than not. Also, tell me to download Telegram to contact this guy whenever. I can just contact him whenever. There's no appointment date. There's no time. There's no scheduling. They say, hey, download this, contact this guy. That's it. And that's what I did. I contacted him and he was just ready. I guess they have open interview times where they're just waiting there, waiting for you to do the interview. I've never heard of that. Every business I've ever applied for, I ever worked for, everything is about time because time is money. There is no HR or hiring manager just waiting there like, I'm just waiting for people to come do an interview. I'm just sitting here on this messenger app waiting. Nobody does that. Nobody does that because these people are busy. They're handling the internal business. They're handling state business. They're handling regional business within the organization. They don't have time for this, waiting for a random guy, a random woman to go inside of a messenger app to do an interview. Then you are telling me every detail that I read online, the job description, the duty and responsibilities, the benefits package, etc. Like, these are red flags. And I want you guys to see these red flags, and I want you to run. I want you to stop. I want you to uninstall. I want you to block them. I want you to spam them, because if you're intrigued, because they had that, they dingle that $38 an hour in front of you, I hate to tell you, it's a scam. Why would an organization send you a cashier's check? Another red flag. Why would you tell me all the equipment I'll be using that's also listed on the web page, and then you know that I'm not certified? To tell you I'm not familiar with some, but then you also tell me that I'm gonna get 1 week's training. Like, there's too many conflictions. There's too many contradictions. Then you tell me, which was the big kicker, and I'm gonna read some of your notes here in a second. You tell me, you ask me, you say, go to Walmart. you say, I almost died laughing, because I'm trying to get this scammer to just keep giving me all the information so I can really show this video and have you guys to be informed of these scams. And he said, go to Walmart, and I almost lost it. I'm like, go to Walmart? Like, who does that? Like, what company Yeah, go to Walmart. Can you go to Walmart? Yeah. Can you go to Walmart right now? Like, what are you, my wife? What are you, my husband? Like, go to Walmart right now? Okay, yeah, why not? I'm not doing anything. I'm gonna drive to Walmart. And when you go to drive to Walmart, we want you to buy an Apple iTunes gift card. Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that right now. Oh yeah, because this is a job that's offering me life insurance, 401k, stock options, health insurance that deals with medical, dental, vision, $38 an hour. You're going to send me a cashier's check to pay for expensive equipment, like they said, a 15-inch MacBook Pro. But you want me to go to Walmart to buy an iTunes gift card. Please don't fall for this, because I'm gonna let you know, people, I don't really cut my tongue when I speak to you guys. I'm not gonna do it now. If you fall for this scam, you are stupid. That's just you're stupid. You are stupid if you fall for this scam. I can't say it any better than that. I could, I'm lying. You are uninformed. That's better. You are uninformed that this is a scam. But hopefully I'm pointing out, I am highlighting these scammers, and I'm highlighting the red flags. Okay, let me read some of your notes here. Thank you, Miss Curly Girl. I see that you're on your job. I appreciate that. Dread Mike said, oh, hell no. Exactly, right? Let's see. Astonished says, hey, did you speak on Aurora Cannabis? Heard it was a scam. Aurora Cannabis is an actual stock, though. So I don't know if you're talking about working for the company, or you're talking about buying the stock. Now, some stocks are scams, but that's a different video. He says, no, I have time to buy an Apple Card. He said, no, I don't have time to buy Apple Card to make money. The scammers are fun to play with when you play along with them, and shock them when you let them know you're not fooled. Exactly. The scammers get mad when you ask them questions about money. Exactly. Kansas says, good morning. And okay, typo. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the scam. I've been preparing for you guys. If you notice, I've been doing a lot of quick videos, because sometimes to do research on these scammers, you have to really get inside these portals, these job offering portals, again, like Monster, ZipRecruiter, and Indeed. There's other couple of ones that are popular that I'm not naming. And you have to really go into to see, because Another red flag indication on these profiles is that I'll be on Indeed and I'll see two companies that kind of mirror each other, but something is different. And I'm like, let me do the research on these two companies, right? Because they got the same name, but they got now granted, they will have different positions, but it's something about the company code or something that throws it off. And I said, I'm gonna apply for this one because this one seemed like a scam. So sometimes these things take time because I like pointing out scammers the best way I can. And I'll tell you this, sometimes it takes a long time because you have to make yourself vulnerable. You have to make yourself available. You have to give them the opportunity to scam you. But the only way that you can stop scammers, if people like myself go out, solicit themselves online. So people, think they, kind of catch, bait and catch, and then reel me in. And this, I'm going to play the game. I'm going to play the game because I want to point these guys out. And I hope that the authorities find these people and lock them up. Okay. Because I have a couple of buddies in law enforcement. It's hard to track these guys down. You know why? They do everything over the internet. They do everything with ghost IPs. They do everything through VPNs. Okay, everybody knows what a VPN, right? Virtual private network. I'm gonna tell you, there are certain ways that people can get away with stuff. Even using an app like Skype or WebEx, or even what I'm using now, Zoom or Restream or whatever, WhatsApp, whatever. What they will do is they won't do video. They will only do chat. They only do text. And this is how they hide. First and foremost, they'll be behind multiple firewalls. That's one. They will have a ghosting IP address, or you can't even see their IP address. That blocks them. And then thirdly, what they do is, you ever heard of a geoproxy? A geoproxy? Yeah, I'm a tech guy too. My tech videos on YouTube get horrible, but I know some tech stuff. Okay. But a geoproxy can actually place your IP address in any location in the world. So take, for instance, you're traveling and you're trying to watch your YouTube TV, and YouTube TV, like, you're outside of your network, or they're giving you whatever country you're in. You can go in and change your geoproxy because Chrome has one, Google has one. You can go in and change your geoproxy of your location, and then it will seem as though you're still in the US or the UK or Africa or the Bahamas, wherever you're at, to get those television shows or that service that you may need to be. Because some companies like, oh, we don't operate outside the US. So you have to change your geoproxy. But these are the layers of protections that they use, okay? They use geoproxies. They use VPN. They use firewalls. And another thing that they use, what a lot of people on the dark web use, okay? They use what they call Tor browsers. They do Tor browsers, okay? Because Telegram has a desktop software. And what they do is they will download a Tor browser, because that's another layer of protection, because that also has your IP address and et cetera, has your location. Then they would download it within the Tor browser and operate via proxy. And they are hide behind all these very layers of protection with technology. Even if I give the guys I know in law enforcement this information, it's hard to track these guys down. And a lot of times, believe it or not, you may think that, oh yeah, all these guys are overseas. No, a lot of these people are in the US. Okay, a lot of these people are in the US. So that is my video for today. I'm gonna read the rest of your comments here, and I'm gonna work on some other projects for you guys. I hope that you like it. All right, Ms. Curly Girl says, thanks for informing us. With my pleasure. Mike says they also ask for Amazon cards, MoneyGram, Western Union, etc. I'm glad I went to phishing scam seminars to see through these scams. That's also a good intricate. Or you can come here to Ross World, Financial Literacy 101, and I'll do the research and I'll do the hard work, and I'll just inform you guys. And I also will inform you, if you get taken like this, you're stupid. I mean, you're uninformed of these scams. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. subscribe to my channel. I'll be coming out with more videos, giving you updates to the stimulus package, which we already know what that's heading. But I'll give you those updates as uplifting as I can. Regular financial videos, money saving tips, investment tips, etc. And some videos just like this. So anyway, this Financial Literacy 101, learn money and be inspired. And by the way, don't get scammed, guys. Do not get scammed. All right. I'm out.